just wanted to pop in here real quick and show you a couple of ways that I have organized, because just in case you guys are wondering, well, Faith, how do you have room for all of this stuff? Well, let me tell you, these are all of those Temu hangers that I have been hauling that are these little felt hangers. I love these. I absolutely love these. And I can tell you, let's say, for example, this top in particular, right? This is kind of one of those bizarre ones that if you had it on a plastic hanger, it would just slide right off. But this actually holds that pretty stinking good. And when you have all the same hanger, it makes more space in your closet. So there's that. Now, this closet is not designed as a clothing closet. This was designed to be a closet for a person that did a lot of sewing. So this was her sewing room. So it's a very shallow closet. I actually ended up having to insert this so that I can hang clothes. But because the clothes actually come out further than the frame, I had to take the accordion door off and put this on instead. So we have that to close it up and make it look nice, okay? Then when I have all of my clothing that I don't fit up here, so I've got t-shirts, bland t-shirts, printed t-shirts, to dressy t-shirts, to dressy long sleeve, not dressy long sleeve, so on and so forth. I have everything organized that way so I know which section to go into. I don't know if you guys do that, but that's just me. And then I also had to do this for everything else, and I had to just fold everything as nicely as possible to get it all fit in there. And then whatever doesn't fit in here, I found these on the side of a road. So somebody was getting rid of these for free. So I was like, well, hex to the yeah. I just swooped those puppies up because this one, and then this one, total, that would have been about $50 worth of organization. So I popped those into my car, lickety split. Now, don't mind the flooring. We had a backup of water and we did have carpeting in this room, and I haven't replaced the carpeting or bought enough flooring to continue on into here yet. So don't mind that. I know it looks kind of gross, but this is, I've got more folded clothes all up in here. So I have everything folded so nicely that I can just pop in here and I know where everything is. So like, for example, these are just jean shorts. And then in here, these are like your comfy, cozy shorts kind of a situation. So I have everything organized in that way. Now, these I have actually purchased a few years ago, maybe about 4 years ago from Amazon. Temu does have these, but they are, I think, $50 now. But there came a ton of these. The only problem is that they don't come with enough of these to hold it all together. So it's pieces that you have to put together and held with this. It's just a very simple plasticky kind of a situation. And then you open it up. So this is where I have some more things that would not fit, into my, my situation over here. So then, as far as jewelry goes, I have this for all of my rings that don't really fit into a ring organizer because of the chunkiness of it, or the more costumey stuff. So this is my more costumey rings. The rings that I prefer to wear more on a daily is in a different part of my house. And then I had all of these hanging on separate little hooks along the wall, but I had it here. So I had to take it all down. And this is actually where I had my purses, but I needed to do something different with my purses because now I have a lot more Temu purses. Another thing that I did is one of these. So you can get these at the dollar store, but they're not clear. I actually ended up buying this at Walmart. I want to say Walmart, because they were clear so that I can put stuff in here and actually see what is in here. So these are some of my bigger Temu pieces. For example, all of the rubber necklaces and stuff that I've gotten that I didn't really want to hang. So these are all my long necklaces. These are all my Temu large piece necklaces. And this is an over-the-door jewelry hanger. I do believe I got this one from Amazon a handful of years back. So it just hangs on the door, and then it's got a mirror on it, and you can open this up. And this is where some of my older pieces that I've had for many, many years are. Some of my older earrings, shorter necklaces, some of the more like gold and silver necklaces, chunkier bracelets, things like that. So that's where that is. Here is the rest of those plastic organizers. So I have this built up almost to the ceiling, so almost floor to ceiling. Now in here is where I have, you guys, what do you do with all of your purses, Faith? Well, here we go. This is what I do with all my purses. Now, what do you do with all your Temu shoes, Faith? Here we go. This is where all my Temu shoes go. So then I can just come over here and I can pick out a full outfit and put it together for you guys of everything Temu so that you can see all the things that you can get and put together as an outfit with Temu. And it's all down here ready for me and easy to grab to put together an outfit for you guys. Now, what do you do with all your makeup, Faith? Well, this is what I do with all of my makeup. You can see that these are primarily my brushes that I use on a daily basis. These are some of my more fancy looking makeup pieces that I just have out on display. And then, of course, you would have seen in one of my videos, my lip gloss tower, but here is my foundation tower. I also have my antique makeup situation here where I have a lot of antique pieces that I have out on display. Some more antique cosmetics kinds of things. And this is what I do with all of my Temu jewelry. So these situations here are going to be the rings that I will wear more on the daily. And that's going to be my moissanite or my diamonds, my Julia rings. I have some older pieces that are either found in thrift stores or antique stores, something like that. A couple of pieces that used to be my grandmother's would be that one, that one, that one. This has got a picture of my little kitty on it. This one is custom made with my name and my daughter's name. These are Temu. So a lot of that. I have a lot of my earrings that are in these little separate pouches so that I can see what they are, and then I can easily contain the earring with the backing and then just dump out as I need, which is really nice. So I've got a lot of different little sizes. These are actually what my nails, my handmade nails, come in. So I do keep those and utilize those for some of my flatter, larger earrings. And then of course I have more over here. So these would be my little tiny stud earrings that I would put in my second and third ear piercing. And these would be the big daddies. These are the extra large earrings that I get from Temu that I can put into some of these larger containers. Now, I've heard it be said that this will help to prevent, keeping them in things like this, help them prevent from getting tarnished. So although it may be a little bulky to do it this way, I think this is a good way to keep your Temu earrings from getting tarnished too easily. And again, don't mind the gross makeup all over this, but this is how I have everything organized. Like I have a powder drawer. This one is cream blush drawer, powder, blush, and highlighter. bronzers, so on and so forth. And that's what I have my makeup and some more Temu jewelry organized in. So don't mind all the disgusting crap here, you guys. We are redoing this room. This room was being water damaged from some leaking in the above bathroom. So we had to have that fixed before we can come in here and fix this one. So this bathroom is next on my chopping block of projects that need to be handled. But this is where all my perfumes are. And this is a stand that was actually on a display at a store, and they were throwing the display away. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that home with me because this is perfect. This is perfect for all of my perfumes. And I have them kind of tiered up as more expensive here, and then the less expensive, and then the least expensive. So these are things that are going to be mock imitation scents, more or less. These are going to be your kind of kitty pop stuff, like your, let's see, we've got Katy Perry, we've got Ariana Grande stuff, we've got, what are these? I can't remember. Juicy Couture's, Britney Spears, things like that. So these are going to be like your teeny bopper kind of fragrances and scents, you know. And then you get more into the higher fragrances. This is a Valentino, I believe. We've got lots of these perfumes by Versace because I just really liked the bottle and I would get them on sale. So lots of fun bottles. I love these high heel ones. These are the Marc Jacob ones, some more Versace. Oh yeah, I cannot remember. I'm having a brain fart. I'm sure you guys will know what this is. But yeah, so some of my more favorite bottles up on display. I mean, how fun are these? These are really fun. This one is a women's fragrance, and then of course this is a men's fragrance. So these are the Paco Rabannes. I love these. Just some fun stuff, but I have to have them on display. Now, what you need to do with perfumes, mind you, is make sure that they're not exposed to sun and they're in a cool, dry place, which these are. This bathroom does not get any sun. So these are safe, and we're downstairs in a basement where it typically stays cooler anyways. Now, although I have drawers of eyeshadow, these are going to be a lot more like your ColourPops. These are going to be your smaller ones, your Natasha Denona, your Pat McGrath, some Temu, stuff like that. And then, of course, my liquids where I have my multi-chromes and shimmers and glimmers. These are the new Profusion, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, gel eyeshadows, stuff like that. So I have a lot of eyeshadow here. I'm going to show you where I keep my favorites. Here are my go-to, like, everyday favorite eyeshadows that I have on display. So I don't support this douchebag anymore, but this is Jeffree Star. I used to watch his videos and I really liked his eyeshadow palettes because of the aesthetics. So I've gotten a handful of his products, but I will no longer buy any more of his products. But you know, this is his nude palette, this is his gray palette, and they just I use them because they've got colors in them that I like, but I will never buy anything else from him. Lots of Juvia's Place. These are Juvia's Place. I've got another large Pat McGrath. P.S. by the way, I have gotten a lot of my expensive eyeshadow palettes at TJ Maxx for less than half the price. So for this Pat McGrath palette, I may have paid $20 for, and I believe these palettes run to be about $100. So FYI on that. I've got Tarte. I've got more Natasha Denona. Glamlite. I love Glamlite. Down here, I have, this one is a Temu palette. Tried it, I do not like it, FYI. This is, let me open it up for you. This is a beautiful palette as far as the embossments go, but there is absolutely no color payoff on this. So FYI on that. I have one from Temu that's not too bad, and that is this one. I did do a review on this. Now what I can say is that the shimmers are actually more poppin' than the matte shades, just as an FYI. And I don't believe it's available anymore, but you might be able to search this brand and see if you can find some more products from them. And then up here, of course, I have Too Faced, I have Anastasia Beverly Hills, and again, TJ Maxx, half the price. I don't pay full price for products, you guys. I've got some Natasha Denona palettes that I've actually gotten in the Ipsy. That's the word. I had to think about that for a second. But I did get these from like Ipsy BoxyCharm situations. I have my favorite higher quality eyeshadows up here. There are items that I will use on the regular. So a lot of times when you guys see me with all of those fun eyeshadow colors and designs, this is what I'm using. So there's that for you. So just in case you're wondering, what do I do with all of my stuff? How do I organize all of my stuff? This is how it's organized.